Honorable McClap.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I want to state from the onset that I shall support this finance bill as a member of the Finance Committee and as a member of Parliament for Baringa North. Mr. Speaker, there are puzzling events that has happened. Number one, yesterday we went close by close approving expenditure for the budget, knowing very well that this budget shall be financed through ordinary revenues and revenues that will be collected through this finance bill. Mr. Speaker, it is therefore very illogical to again, attack the same finance bill that tries to raise revenue to completely be able to finance the budget for this country. Mr. Speaker, we are all Kenyans. All of us here, regardless of which political divide you come from, in this particular budget that we passed close by close yesterday, has programs that are cuts across the Republic of Kenya. How then do we finance these programs if we don't finance using our own resources? Mr. Speaker, I am a believer of Kenya. I believe that this country shall be able to move to become one of the economies of Africa, strong economies of Africa. How did these countries that have succeeded be able to finance their programs? Mr. Speaker, we can never be able to develop this country using borrowed resources. Time has come that we must finance this country using our own resources by at least a little bit sacrificing for the nation. Mr. Speaker, we met some, in this finance committee, there were about 1,500 petitions. For the first time, Mr. Speaker, I sat for more than 20 days trying to listen to professionals of high caliber who argue from left, center, right on the issues that are raised in this finance bill, Mr. Speaker. And we as a committee, Mr. Speaker, had made some proposals, Mr. Speaker, and I wonder even my good friend Wandai did not read that we made a proposal that the issue of wigs, eyelashes, and everything were deleted. We made a proposal that this must be deleted to protect the hustlers of this country, because that clause, many Kenyans who came before us felt that this is a very bad clause. Mr. Speaker, we also on rental income, Mr. Speaker, been able to make a proposal to reduce from 10 to 7.5% so that the investors across the political divide who want to do projects on housing, Mr. Speaker, will be able to get value for their money. How else do we protect the people of Kenya, Mr. Speaker, when we reduced the housing levy from 3 to 1.5%, Mr. Speaker? We sat as a committee and be able to address the issues that were raised by Kenyans, Mr. Speaker, even including bringing in coffee. We made a proposal to zero rate export of coffee levy, Mr. Speaker. Coffee was not there, we brought in, there was only tea, zero rating on tea, but we brought in coffee because the Wanjigus of this country, Mr. Speaker, would want to benefit by actually getting maximum returns for coffee, tea, among other products that are actually grown in Kenya. Mr. Speaker, this is our country. This finance bill attempts to raise 289 to around 300 billion. Mr. Speaker, how then do we raise these programs, Mr. Speaker, and all the people of Kenya, regardless of where they live, whether they live in Azimio zones, they require roads, they require medicine, they require fertilizer, they require programs to lift their lives. How else do we finance and grow the economy of this country? The people of Kenya must be able to sacrifice a little bit so that we can finance our programs, finance our budgets using our own resources, not the resources borrowed from the white people, Mr. Speaker. Enough is enough. We must grow our economy using our own resources and using ourselves, Mr. Speaker. We must be able to contribute Azimio people do not live outside Kenya. They live in Kenya together with all of us. And we must know that this is our country and we must work together, pool up resources, provide solutions rather than attacking everything in this finance, Mr. Speaker. Let us provide solutions for the welfare of the people of Kenya because this is our country and we can